Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, a high-budget rendition of the iconic tabletop role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, attempts to weave a tale of intrigue and adventure through a fantasy realm. Yet it stumbles along the way, failing to achieve the grandeur it aspires to. The film stars Chris Pine as Edgin Darvis, a run-of-the-mill thief whose daughter is abducted by the sinister Lord Forge and the cunning witch Sophia. In a bid to reclaim his daughter and a cache of gold, Edgin assembles an oddball group of fantastical characters. While the movie boasts an impressive ensemble cast and a playful tone, it falls short of the mark, leaving audiences wondering why it couldn't translate its potential into box office triumph. The initial allure of Dungeons & Dragons seemed promising, as it dangles the prospect of rollicking good time. Chris Pine's portrayal of Edgin Darvis is indeed amusing and likable, but herein lies the rub. His character remains largely uninspiring. Edgin finds himself saved by his companions at every turn, whether it's from human threats or supernatural dangers. It's as if the directors opted to diminish Edgin's role, perhaps to give the supporting characters their time to shine. However, this approach backfires, leaving audiences questioning why they should invest in a protagonist who merely goes through the motions. This brings us to the heart of the matter: the character, concept, and the plot, the trifecta that can elevate a movie from a forgettable to unforgettable. Unfortunately, Dungeons & Dragons falters in all three departments. The characters, while diverse in their abilities, lack the depth and impact required to resonate with the audience. Their actions, though often entertaining, rarely evoke genuine awe or discussion-worthy moments. Compare this to films like John Wick Chapter 4 and Super Mario Bros., where the central characters embark on journeys that are truly transformative and electrifying. Conceptually, Dungeons & Dragons struggles to break new ground. The movie attempts to bring humor from familiar elements like the corpulent dragon or a quirky medieval battle. However, these gags fall flat, failing to elicit the awe and excitement that contemporary audiences demand. While the film does possess some novel moments, such as a shape-shifting character's daring escape, they are too few and far between to draw viewers away from their home entertainment centers. The plot's shortcomings further undermine the movie's impact. The stakes, both internal and external, feel lackluster. Edgin's quest to rescue his daughter lacks the emotional heft needed to make it compelling. The motivations behind Lord Forge's actions are thinly developed, leading the audience to wonder why they should care about his machinations. The grandiose world-ending threat posed by the witch's spell falls flat due to the lack of tangible consequences. The resolutions to these conflicts feel rushed and uninspired, leaving the audiences unfulfilled. In the grand arena of modern cinema, where blockbusters must vie for attention against a backdrop of abundant home entertainment options, Dungeons & Dragons falls short of creating the immersive experience necessary to warrant a trip to the theater. The movie's lack of dynamic characters, innovative concepts, and a gripping plot results in an underwhelming cinematic endeavor. As the dust settles on his box office performance, it becomes clear that Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves missed the opportunity to seize the elusive CCP, the character, concept, and plot that transforms a movie into an unforgettable event, leaving audiences eagerly discussing its brilliance long after the credits roll.
All the alcohol is in my liver.